well. Two Eds are better than one, as they say. And when it comes to Ed Bastian in his keynote at the Sphere, several CEOs came up to me and said that he set the bar so impossibly high on this presentation inside of that technology-forward venue. But Delta is thinking about real technology for customers in how they get to and from and inside the airplane. Ed, we have a lot to discuss.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to talk about what you guys call multimodal transport. I'm going to set a baseline and say skeptical, because I've been talking to Joby, eVTOL company, for a flying taxi company, for a long time. I'm yet to see it.
Yep.
But on the Uber deal, very interesting. So basically, a partnership where you got a Delta flight, you have an incentive to take an Uber to the airport. Sounds like a very good deal for Uber.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, it's a great deal for us too. First of all, thank you for having me. Dara and I have been talking about this for a while. 15% of all Uber rides are either to or from airports. So the financial incentive, as you say, for Uber to work exclusively with a large airline like Delta is important. But also, as we continue to improve both of our premium experiences, so a lot of the focus is going to be going on the upscale opportunities and lift, where Delta excels at. And I think Uber wants to work with us to learn about that. And then in turn, members of the Delta loyalty program and the Uber loyalty program drive incredible signups. And we've seen that with other great brands like Starbucks, for example. We blew the lid off the loyalty programs of both companies when we announced that a couple of years back. I think Uber, you're going to see a similar type of trend where people are going to pile in and say, I want to be part of the ecosystem you're building.
For those less familiar, Joby is a company that makes flying taxis, eVTOL, but they also want to operate a service. Loads of people will be watching and listening in New York City and also in Los Angeles, and our thoughts go to those in Los Angeles impacted by what's happening with the fires. The concept is that rather than take a very long car journey to the airport in high-density traffic, you take a hop on an eVTOL, you get off, and you get on, in your case, a Delta flight. It seems so far away still, Ed.
Well, we're talking about the next century of flight. So our theme is Delta's turning 100 years old this year. And we spent a little bit of time reminiscing about what the first 100 years of flight was. And when you think about where we were this time 100 years ago, where just the flight was just launching, to where we could end up 100 years from now, there's a tremendous amount of opportunity. So yes, in the immediate term, it's going to take some time. It could be 3 years, 5 years, 7 years before these things start to gain some scale. But we're already in the game with Joby. We're an investor, as is Uber, in the product. We expect in the next couple of years you'll start to see it in the skies, both in New York and LA. FAA and the regulatory agencies have been very supportive.
Yes, they have.
Of building the framework for the certification of the product. And we know there's great value proposition. Every time you're stuck, whether it's going out on a 1.5 hour car ride between Manhattan and JFK, and sometimes even to LaGuardia, or the same thing in LA. Delta is the #1 airline in both New York as well as in LA. We've got the infrastructure in place to be able to bring that in. Again, it's going to be a premium experience, which we specialize in. So I'm excited about where it's going. It's going to take longer than people would want it to take, but it's coming.
That's often the case at CES.
That's coming.
Those kinds of things.
But this is coming.
You have conviction.
This is not a question of if, it's just a question of how long it's going to take through the learning journey.
And that's why I'll check in with you every year until it happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have Delta's AI story, or an early version of it, Delta Concierge. You know, I'm someone that flies a lot. I rely heavily on an interaction with an app. Yeah. Within the app is a chatbot. It's automated, driven by AI. But often my frustration is I don't get the answer I want. I need a human. Is Delta Concierge going to work? And actually, does it drive new customers to Delta? How do they hear about it?
Well, first of all, we are operating at scale today. We have 200 million customers on an annual basis that we serve. We know so much about our customers. We have so much insight from them that we're working with companies like Qualtrics on the experience management front, or opportunities to continue to take and create greater ability to serve up the customers how they can get better control over the travel journey. You know, so much of the apps today are helpful, but when you really need them, as you say, it's sometimes hard to get through a lot of the barriers in terms of true self-service. So this is going to take self-service to a new level where through voice, through experience management, through personalized journey, and our ability to build our technology personalized connection to that customer. And it's not just going to be about how do we get to a different flight if I've had a cancellation, or how do I move my seat, or how do I look at my schedule. It's going to be, what do you want to do when you're there, and people that kind of come into our ecosystem. Potentially, do you want to take a Joby versus having to take an Uber? Do you want to have an opportunity to learn about what we are doing along the journey? All of that's going to be in a concierge model. And we just think about historically who concierge have been. They've been all-encompassing, there to serve, and that's what we can do with Gen AI.
Are you looking at AI for pricing, real-time pricing?
We are.
When does that happen?
We're already experimenting with it.
The number one question I get for you every time, Starlink. And they look at your competitors and their pivots. Starlink, they want to see it in Delta.
Yeah. Well, we were with Starlink well before any of the other airlines.
I mean deployment and rollout.
In terms of exploring the opportunity, we worked with SpaceX for quite a few years. We weren't able to we were ready to go before they were. And so that's why we moved with Viasat. Viasat is already up and running. And all of the announcements you've seen around Starlink largely, and certainly some airlines, some of the small airlines like Hawaiian may be up and running now, but everybody else is still just starting on the journey. We're done with the journey. We're going to be finishing out the international rollout this year. And there'll be opportunities. If there's better technology to come, we can learn then. But it wasn't ready for us. We were ahead of the game, and we're going to stay ahead of the game.
Ed, final question. You put a lot of work and money into cloud migration, AWS. But the big story was CrowdStrike. I want to ask simply what the learning and lesson was there and the net result of what happened there.
Well, CrowdStrike is a situation where you pay top dollar to have what you believe to be the best-in-class defender of your surface, technology surface. And unfortunately, they failed us. And so that will be litigated in the courts, and there will be some resolution achieved sometime. It may take a year or two. We'll see what happens. What we learned is that you can never allow the technology provider to have access into your internal core without your ability to ensure either they got the proper controls in place or you have the controls over them. And unfortunately, that was the case. And by the way, it wasn't just the case in Delta. It was the case with hundreds of thousands of companies around the world.
Ed Bastian, Delta CEO, I really appreciate your time here at CES 2025.